Air signs, welcome to your bonus reading. This is going to be a collective air sign reading because I'm one-handed today, and I'll show you why real quick. My other hand is full right here. So I'm doing this one-handed, done pretty good so far. And I've pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm just going to be splitting the decks and drawing the cards that way. So this is a collective for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, so let's start with this deck right here. I'm sorry, did my hair tickle you? Okay, first card. Look at there. I just heard someone might be calling you. 41, Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Yeah, you're going to be hearing from someone soon. Yeah, that's just a message for some of you. And let's get our next card. We have Mora, she who hesitates, ponder, delay, confidence. Okay. Next up, we have exchanging gifts. Yeah, someone's going to be calling you soon. They might have a gift for you, something they've been wanting to give you. I mean, yeah, something like that. Okay, I'm going to draw your bonus cards. I'm going to put them over here in a stack. And let's get one of these. And one of these. Yeah, this little girl, she's doing good. Her mama rejected her, so I said, okay, stepping in here. Have to. Cannot watch the inevitable happen. You know what I mean? All right. So, and I think if, are you hesitating to give someone a gift? You know what? I think this card, I think it's related to the outside too. But I feel like with this love is all around, someone is going to be sensing um, that you need a pick me up. That's what I'm getting here. Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely getting gifts. This is in your recent past, Sagittarius energy. We have 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And we have the Emperor. Wow, Aries energy. Hmm. All right, let's see what the crossing energy is. Nine of Wands, more Sagittarius energy. The Queen of Pentacles and the Death card, Scorpio energy. My. Ooh. What indeed is going on here? Because, okay, baby girl, she's readjusting. This ponder, delay, and confidence. This is that Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands, this is in your recent past. This is thinking, what is your next move going to be? Because he's been through the battle, right? He's standing guard. So this is your recent past here. And it would say that, seeing as how we have the Nine of Wands crossing this Wheel of Fortune, I think you've been putting, I want to say putting in the effort, but I think in spirit, in your how you feel about things, you've been wanting a change. You've been wanting, I don't want to say wanting more luck. I feel like, uh, I feel like maybe you've been thinking, air signs, when are things going to start moving forward? What really do I have to do to get this wheel turning in my favor? And I think it already is turning in your favor here, air signs. And I think you I get this feeling that when good things happen, you're waiting for the like shoe to drop, or okay, something great just happened. Where's the bad thing around the corner? You know what I'm saying? So you're standing at attention, standing at guard with this wheel and the way it's turning. I think you realize that everything that has happened in your life has made you stronger, has made you more aware. And for that, you do feel lucky because you've made it through all the tough times in your life because you're here right now. If you're listening to this, you've made it through something, you know, and I think there is this realization that within you is the luck that you're looking for. It's your perception, how you interpret what you've been through, how you see it. Because with this kind of Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior, it can either make you a sour person or a stronger person, you know? And however these things have affected you, that's how you're going to see this luck. Have you been lucky? Have you, made it through all these battles? And like I said, if you're watching this, you have, and so there is an aspect here of you being very lucky, but now you're a lot wiser and a lot stronger too. There is a bit of defensiveness here, of not really being open. And so this could hurt the Wheel of Fortune energy, even though this is a card of Sagittarius and we have luck here. This is not as open to it, is what I'm feeling for some reason. Or, yeah, I just feel a very protective energy here. For some of you, this is a passed on loved one that is like guarding you, watching over you. I feel a very protective spirit here coming in for some of you. I don't usually get that with the Nine of Wands, but that's just a message for some of you. So we have two really great cards here. I mean, fantastic cards. So that's that hesitation there. I feel it in your past. Maybe there was an opportunity that came up that you felt defensive about, or when you weren't quite sure about it. There was something here that just doesn't add up. So in your current energy, you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is fantastic. So this could be, for some of you, seeing as how we have this could be you doing whatever it takes to get that wheel of luck going in your corner, because the Nine of Wands is an energy of someone who never gives up. And that's certainly what we see here, because to get to the Ten of Pentacles, to have everything you need, want, desire in the material world, You really need to be in this abundant and affluent. Queen of Pentacles energy is very um, fertile. You see the little rabbits there? Very fertile. And she's holding the Ace of Pentacles there, a lot of potential. And she knows how to make a lot with very little. And this Ten of Pentacles is that forward thinking that the Nine of Wands has about leaving a legacy, having something left over. Because the Nine of Wands doesn't want everything to be for naught, doesn't want to have to have endured all of that to not get to this. You know, it's kind of like the land of milk and honey. It's everything you can need and want, you know. And I feel like with this maiden down here with the card, it's that affirmation. I feel like this is the universe saying, kind of, I told you so, that it's your birthright to be fertile and abundant, you know, that you can make it yourself. You can make all these things happen. And I feel like that's the Queen of Pentacles because it's what she does. She's the queen and mother of all resources. She knows how to make things happen. She knows how to grow and birth things. And there's an element of family here as well, being happy, content, you know. And so this, I mean, it looks good. And I'm still trying to figure out this Mora. She who hesitates. Ponder, delay, confidence. And I feel that here, kind of with this death card, this particular death card, this is Scorpio energy. It's transformation, really, from one thing to the next, the death card. And we have the Emperor here. And this is Aries energy. He's a leader, you know. Maybe there's a few ways I could see this. Maybe you are in a leadership position and you just don't want to be anymore, right? Maybe you want to retire. And maybe that's what this reading is about, just being done with this chapter of your life. You know, you've worked hard. It was a hard road, maybe for some of you. And now you just want to rest. You want to do something else. You want to experience the love that's all around, you know. And if you're retiring, you could be having a retirement party, exchanging gifts. This feels like retirement to me, with the death crossing the Emperor. This would also be relinquishing control. This would be maybe delegating some responsibilities, having less to do, is what I'm thinking. That's how I'm feeling these two cards. If you're getting a different message, go ahead and take it, you know, because that's your spirit telling you, giving you a direct message. The Emperor is not a nurturing type energy. He's business. He's wearing a suit of armor underneath this business suit. And he's well, I mean, he's all the kings combined. So he's entrepreneurial. He's very wise. He's grounded. You know, he's all the kings combined. But there is some kind of transformation here crossing this Emperor. So I get the feeling that if you aren't in a leadership position, you might be asked to be in one. So there could be a transformation of going into, of becoming an Emperor type energy where you start your own business. Because if you think about it, I mean, this is Aries energy, but he's also got that Nine of Wands energy too, because he's been there on the battlefield. He's done the stuff. You know, this is fire. But there could be some boredom here too, honestly. And for some reason, there's some kind of hesitation to make this change. And I think it's because you have everything you need and want right now. There's nothing motivating you to make this change, either to transition away from a leadership position or transition into a leadership position. Where's the motivation, right? That's where that hesitation is coming from. It's do you or don't you make this change, make this transformation? I don't know. It's really up to you. It's really up to you, but there's hesitation here for sure. Ah, protection, black tourmaline. Hold on just a second, my little girls. All right, so we have black tourmaline protection stone. It deflects harmful vibrations from electromagnetic frequencies and helps remove the damage caused by psychic attacks and negative spells. Black tourmaline calms fear and promotes a sense of safety and security. Also releases obstacles and blockages so you can move it forward on your path. That's what you need here because you have this hesitation here. So get you some black tourmaline. Wear it. Affirmation: I am safe, I am secure, I walk with a shield of protection wherever I go. So definitely get some of that. You can get it in a bracelet form. Here we go. Look at that, because the Emperor does take action. So 10, 11, take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. And we have perseverance here. So it just depends on which side of the fence you're on here. Are you going to accept more responsibility in the leadership role and transition into that? Or are you doing the other thing? Are you maybe delegating responsibilities and stepping down a bit? Or even retiring for some of you. Oh, look at that, goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you already have the ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, unless that is your focus and that's what you want. If that's what you want, then you would probably need to transform into this leadership role and take charge. We have wreath. Aw. We have sorrow over a loss. Let's see. I don't even know what I said there. I'm tired. I had to wake up at 1 a.m. to feed this little girl, and then shortly after that. That's okay. So sorrow over a loss. So for some of you, this could be retirement, and then not knowing what to do with yourself after that. You know, but just because you retire doesn't mean you stop working. You need something to do to fill the day. Here we have goals again. A goal-oriented person. I think maybe your goals have changed, your target has changed, and that would require you to take the lead in that transformation of changing your goals. You're hesitating though. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Well, here's the thing. If you don't act, that's the problem. And that's the broken bridge, because without action, there is no forward movement. And then you will have an unsuccessful outcome to the problem, the issue, the whatever. So some type of action has to be taken here, whether it's accepting leadership or stepping down. That's what I'm seeing here in this reading. Hello, little girl. And, let me know if this resonates with you. Also, let me know if you have ideas, questions for other bonus readings in the future. That really helps out. So do comment. Did something tickle your ear? Oh, you are such a sweet girl. Yes, you are. Hi. So, yep, that's going to be your bonus reading for the collective for air signs. Really interesting energy coming through for you. I hope everything turns out well in your favor. Please hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment, and thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.